I'm Kaz from Wolf Park, and I'm one of the species curators here on staff. So bison are the largest North American land mammal, and they are a plains ruminant species. They're also an ungulate. So for those of you who don't know what an ungulate means, that means it's a type of animal that has a cloven hoof. A ruminant species is an animal that has to digest their food multiple times. So a bison as a ruminant has a 4-chambered stomach where they're going to digest their food, burp it up, take a nap, and then eat it again. And as a grazing ruminant, it simply means that they move about as they're grazing. So they eat predominantly grass and sedges and stuff as they move across the landscape. So in the historical era of bison, the bison used to inhabit an area what we called the bison belt. So it actually ran from the coastal region, kind of what we now know as Seattle, diagonally across the lower 48 United States, all the way to the east coast region of South Carolina and Georgia. And they inhabited mixed grass prairie regions mostly. And in their historical eras, this is in the 1800s, we had upwards of 60 million animals. Pre-1800s, we had 60 million animals on the landscape. Their current populations are around 30,000 animals at present that are heavily regulated between different locations across the lower 48 United States by the federal government. When people want to ask how they can directly impact this species in the wild, the first answer is visit your national parks. So a lot of the funds that come from entrance fees of national parks go directly to conservation efforts within these parks. So visit places like Yellowstone, visit places like Wind Cave, visit places like Custer National Park, and see the animals that they have there on the landscape. Badlands National Park as well. All of these areas have a healthy population of wild bison and serve as education opportunities for people to become more aware of the presence of these animals. Additionally, when you go out and see wildlife, make sure that you're maintaining a safe distance from said wildlife. Bison give the impression that they're these sluggish animals, but in fact, they can run up to 40 miles an hour and sometimes can jump 6 feet in the air. We often find them in the news all the time, harming tourists that get a little bit too close. So the best way to protect wildlife is to keep wildlife wild and maintain your distance from them when you're in their natural home.